The Southern Poems of the War, collected and arranged by Miss Emily V. Mason. A poem entitled, Lines Written During These Gloomy Times to Him Who Despairs, spoken at the Richmond Varieties by Mr. Ogden, Wednesday night, May 7th, 1862, by Professor J. H. Hewitt. Though our roofs be on fire, though our rivers run blood, though there are flags on the hill, on the plain, on the flood, though their bayonets bristle and shouts rend the air, faint heart, do not utter the cry of despair. The red morn looks down on the field of the slain. The gaunt vulture soars over the desolate plain. By the loved ones that mantled in glory lie there, arise from thy stupor and never despair. We have mountains that lift their gray peaks to the skies. We have rifles whose crack to the war yell replies. We have sinewy arms, we have souls that will dare. While these are our safeguards, why, doubters, despair? The great God is just, and he blesses the right. He makes the weak rise like a giant in might. When he strikes for his home and the tender ones there, there's hope in each blow, there is shame in despair. Then shoulder to shoulder, push on with a tread that will shake the loose earth that is heaped o'er the dead. Bear the torch and the sword to the proud tyrant's lair. Let the wild battle shout drown the wail of despair. Despair while the old man can flourish his staff. Despair while the boy at the invader can laugh. Despair while our daughters and wives kneel in prayer and our mothers cry out, "Don't despair, don't despair." Go preach to the rock on the lone ocean shore, and tell it to battle the billows no more. While there's life, there is hope, for the death blow prepare. It is glorious to battle, 'tis base to despair. About the author. John Hill Hewitt was born July 11, 1801, in New York City. He was an American composer, playwright, and poet. Over his career, Hewitt wrote over 300 songs, a number of cantatas and operettas, and one oratorio, as well as plays, poems, and articles for magazines and newspapers. He also worked as a theater manager, magazine and newspaper editor, concert performer, and music teacher at seminaries for women. In 1818, Hewitt entered West Point. His grades were bad overall, but the school provided his first formal musical training. In 1822, Hewitt did not have the grades to graduate, and his military career ended when he challenged a school officer to a duel. Hewitt moved to Augusta, Georgia in 1823 to join his father's theatrical troupe. Their theater burned down soon after his arrival, but Hewitt decided to stay in Augusta and open a music store where he could give private lessons for flute and piano. He became enamored of the South and its genteel traditions, and he enjoyed the attention paid to him by the wealthy parents of his pupils. In 1827, he married Estelle Mangin. Over the next few years, he moved again and again, eventually ending up in Hampton, Virginia. There he took a position at the Chesapeake Female College and remained for 9 years. His wife died during this time. By the start of the American Civil War, Hewitt had moved to Richmond, Virginia. He attempted to join the Confederate States Army, giving his background at West Point for credentials. However, he was already 60 years old, and the Army would only offer him a drill master position, which he turned down. He moved back to Augusta and began tutoring in private again, and married an 18-year-old pupil named Mary Smith in 1863. With her, he fathered 4 more children for a total of 11. Hewitt returned to Virginia to teach at the Wesleyan Female Institute in Staunton and at the Dunbar Female Institute in Winchester. He bounced back and forth between Maryland and Georgia for the next few years, eventually ending up in Baltimore, where he remained until his death on October 7, 1890. Thank you for stopping by, Lady Carrie Ann. Please subscribe, like, and share. Count your many blessings every single day.